Okay, here's another how-to video with you-know-who. So, in my garden, I don't use any pesticides, any herbicides, anything. I used to be certified for like 3 states to spray back in the old days when I was all turf grass all the time. Now, I don't do even touch turf. I mean, I do my own yard and stuff, but anyhow. So, when I do stuff in my garden, I don't use any weed killer because I just don't like the idea of it. And two, like, I don't want my kid coming up and touching it, and I just don't like that shit going in your body. You know what I mean? It does have its places I use it, you know, but I don't use it where my kid goes. I don't use it where my dogs go. You know, I don't want to go on their paws and them licking it, and, you know, why don't you pour yourself a big glass of Roundup? Because that's basically what you're doing to your pets. Same thing with your hands. If you touch it with your bare hands, the thinnest skin on your body is on your feet and on your wrists. So if you're walking in it, you're absorbing it in your body, and if you're touching it on your wrist, and it's going right in your bloodstream. So what I like to do with weeds, and who knows this from starting fires in the wood burner, what I like to do with this and was with weeds, take it, you don't gotta hold it on them, you just blast it. Okay? This will kill this shit dead. If you don't believe me, I'll show you my bushes from last year when I got carried away and I was burning weeds out underneath them, and the heat that carried up just absolutely fried my bushes that, you know, take out what the rest is. But anyhow, I saw the video where people were doing this with their organic cornfields, and I was like, well shit, I already do that, because no plant grows resistant to fire. Now this isn't going to kill it down to its roots, but this is really going to set it back, and it'll definitely kill the seeds first. It's like when you buy vegetables in a can. The reason you can't, you know, if you go eat corn, go take a poop, that corn ain't going to grow because you boiled it. Same thing with this. You boiled the seeds. You just come over and you zap this shit. Obviously don't do it where anything could catch on fire, because quick story, when I was, we'll say young, my grandma, she has this patio and it has all these weeds, and I had a different weed burner, and this thing had like this boost handle that you could really juice the shit out of this flame, right? Well, she had this fountain grass. It was kind of like the same setup. She had this fountain grass here, and blasting the weeds because it was a pain in the ass to pull, and so I'm blasting them and it's going good, and all of a sudden I caught that fucking grass on fire, and woof, her whole fence burned, the grass all burned. Oh my god, it was the perfect storm. Needless to say, I had to build a new fence, but just be careful. But this will work, and then you don't, you know, you go touch this ain't hot no more, you know. You could eat this. You're not going to die. It just was flames on it, you know. Dogs can come in. My dogs eat the grass and then go puke on the couch, you know. So, and like this over here, I just turned my let me grab my light. I turned my planter boxes I have in my backyard over, and I'm going to blast all these weeds, and it'll kill the seeds and everything else. And then what I do with my garden is I bag my grass, and then I use my grass as mulch for my knockout roses that I didn't put landscaping fabric on. They're going to get landscaping fabric and mulch, regular bark mulch, and then I won't have problems with weeds in there again. But this, plant my stuff, the grass clippings, keeps the weeds down, keeps the moisture in, gives the plants nitrogen, and then in turn fall, when the nitrogen's all out, it gives it carbon. I mix my ashes from my fire in here. I mix my food waste in here. It all goes back. But the most important thing is like I said, I don't use herbicides. I don't use fertilizers either. And whoever knows me knows I can grow some shit. So stay tuned.